Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Sharks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Sharks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas State's offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Sharks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to be. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Smashes through. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't really think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Shoots it to the left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap. Pass will bring up 4th down.
And On 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk. Picked up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Off play action. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Sharks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Flanagan. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The run from the shotgun. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for room, it's Sanders. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back goes in motion. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Sharks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense.
Off he goes! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
This is a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going up top on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the big fella. Slithers into space. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's what QB's... much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's right on target. Excellent job working. Finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the move, it's Sanders. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sharks line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Line getting set on second down. The back goes in motion. He's back to throw on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Red Bull! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll bring it back. It's Flanagan. Great move there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Got his man down the middle. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Red Wolves looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
third down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. First down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. At the 45 on his way. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Snares it outside. It's McGowan. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Sharks. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Larson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got... would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Sharks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The 50, the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the top.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the marker is McGowan. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the offense on first down. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
And the Red Wolves inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a two-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab enough for the first. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, and if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meat, and coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive with a pass. Coming after it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So after hitting bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune, now this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it first and goal. Finds his man down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going here. Turner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Red Wolves offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. The wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The Red Wolves starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pressure gets to him again.
Wow, looks like somebody has come to play today. What a start for this defense and for this individual. First 2 plays of the game, and the result is 2 sacks by the same guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flanagan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They bring him down right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
But he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Burns. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it, backed up to his own end zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with a short field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He finds his man. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Extra point try coming now. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Boy, this offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And it falls incomplete. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Caught. Completion. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a lot. Can he take it all the way? He's past the 30. The 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens.
The Red Wolves will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down. But he
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for some space. It's Sanders. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Red Wolves come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gun formation here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The offense starts with excellent field position.